What's going on, y'all? So listen. Okay, let me get myself together, bitch. My mouth hurt for laughing so much throughout this whole episode. This is Insecure Season 3, Episode 5. Okay, highlight. First of all, before we get into it, let us just give a that's what's up to Insecure because they're coming back for a season 4 for all you motherfuckers that was out there talking about, oh, the shit is boring, it's garbage, it ain't the same feel. Fuck y'all. That wasn't enough to stop this flow, okay? But some of you hoes probably gonna be happy as shit by the end of this review and probably was just kikiing it up and was like, oh my god, bitch, look who here. This is what I've been waiting for. Because y'all nigga was back, okay? Anyway, I will say this. This was the best episode so far this season, okay? Because it was the most hilarious episode. It did give back the feel of season 1 and season 2. I will say that. I love it when the girls come together. You know, just like in season 1, I love when they went to Malibu, even though Molly and Issa was on the difference. They weren't really talking as much, but they did come together. But this episode was everything, okay? So, it starts off Issa, she doing the lift thing. Seem like she doing it full time. She's more prepared, okay? She go pick up her first person. He looked like he was on some stuff, and he said he might throw up. And she got that plastic bag and a bottle of water for him. And I said, good looking out. You got the old lady up in the car. She talking. You got the lesbian couple in the car. Everything's doing good. She's doing babysitting and running my what is it, errands for Molly in a office, and Molly talking about how you the best assistant I got. Then you got Karen, which is her actual assistant, getting in her feelings. She was like, girl, I'm just trying to give my friends some encouragement or whatever. It's cool. And they getting ready to go to Coachella, okay? And here go Issa. I finally know how to do the formation choreography. You want me to show you? It was like, hell no, girl, get the fuck out. Next thing you know, it's like she started doing some fake Greek stepping and stuff like that. And then here go Molly. My bad, Karen. You really are the best, okay? And in the process of her leaving, excuse me, Issa get a text from Nathan. And it was like, hey, what did it say? Um, it's Nathan. And she was about to say, hey, I ain't heard from you in a minute. And then she deleted it, and that was all that we heard about that. So everybody, this whole episode is surrounded about the fact that they're about to go to Coachella. Everybody's pumped. Everybody's in. Molly is in this meeting and she's talking about, they're talking about this particular case. She's getting good vibes from it, good notes from what she's telling the partners. And then Torian comes in and he says, well, he can do this brief and he can do that and take over. And she's looking like, because once again, he overtalks her. Okay. It was like she was about to say something and he took all the words out of her mouth. And she just couldn't let that just go. Okay. He was going to do all the briefing for that whole case and do what he had to do. But she decided to say, bitch, no, I'm going to do it. And they was like, okay, you sure? It's a lot of work. And she was like, yeah, I can do it. This means that she's going to have to put Coachella on hold. We got the girls already hyped to get this in, okay? Issa putting signs on the door talking about some um out for a holiday or whatever, call somebody else for maintenance. You got Trina coming out talking about something. What you going? Okay, I got bed bugs and stuff like that. She was like, girl, you ain't got no bed bugs. Actually, let me just tell you this. You hallucinating this. First of all, you hallucinating that I'm here. I'm a ghost. Ooh, I don't talk to no ghost. Boo. That shit made me laugh. And you want to know what really made me laugh? Early on in the episode when Issa was doing her lift and the last lift customer that we see her get picked up, see her pick up is Thug Yoda. She was like, he gets in the car and said, yo, drop me off at the Brenshaw Mall. I ain't even see him well enough to get in the car. All I heard was Brenshaw Mall. I said, bitch, Crenshaw? No, Brenshaw Mall. Okay, it was like, yo. I was like, what up, blood? Oh man, that was so funny. But Issa get picked up by Tiffany and Kelly, and she was like, wait a minute, why y'all pick me up before Molly? Well, girl, you gonna have to talk to Molly because Molly basically not finna come. Okay, so she FaceTime Molly and trying to convince her because Molly then took on all this work that needs to be done over the weekend before they get back to work that Monday. And she was like, okay, I'll figure out how I'm gonna do it. Just come on, I'll meet y'all there. So they go ahead and drive. Tiffany pregnant. They get to the place, the Airbnb, and it's just like this Airbnb cute or whatever. And then Kelly gonna say something about you should turn your place to an Airbnb or whatever. She was like, how I'm gonna do that? That don't make sense. She said, girl, you don't make sense nor dollars. I said, you know what? Kelly was a key this whole entire episode. We need Kelly, okay? Put her in every episode because that bitch is hilarious, all right? They didn't want Tiffany to go to sleep because Tiffany was going to be knocked out like a light. They was like, no, she going to go to sleep for a couple of hours. Then we going to have enough time to go see SZA. And then at this point, Kelly is high off of edible. She said, I popped the edible. Blame Molly because I popped it when on a certain time that was supposed to be, it's supposed to kick in. We supposed to already be doing what we doing. So, blame Molly on that stuff. She was like, who that laughing? Oh, that's me laughing. Next thing you know, Molly then showed up and everybody is knocked out. So at this point, Molly got the time to go ahead and finish the briefs and turn it in before that, so that they can have the rest of the weekend together. So I'm gonna assume that this is on a Friday, and they got Saturday and Sunday to do whatever they need to do, for Coachella. And it's Beyonce a bus. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be going to see Tyler the Creator. They're gonna go see SZA. They're gonna go see Chloe and Halle. Then they're gonna go see Beyonce. Baby, let me just tell you this. When they woke up and Issa went and got them pants and started doing, y'all got too much sleep and all this stuff. I said, shout out to the Bad Girls Club. Tanisha, you are really doing it because I don't know what I was looking at earlier. They did the same recreation of the Hidden the Pocket Pants on the Braxton Family Values. When Dr. Takaya came through there with them pocket pants, I said, girl, you don't stop that shit. Everybody looking like, no, you doing too much. And she like, we gotta get out, Beyonce a bus. Let's go ahead and do what we gotta do. When they was about to toast, and Tiffany said, I can't drink no alcohol, I'm pregnant. Issa told her, girl, be quiet. My mama drank a glass of rosé. It's just rosé. My mama drank a glass each day that she was pregnant with me, and I'm fine. I said, are you really fine, Issa? Are you really fine? And in this moment, plans about to change because she gets a text from Nathan saying that he bought a last minute ticket and he down at some black people's party at the V Hotel. So they come down there. He introduced them to his friends and all this stuff. And next thing you know, they start popping mollies. Okay, they's trying to get Kelly, not Kelly, but Tiffany to eat that edible. I heard it's good for pregnant women. I said, who told you that? I have to look that up. But I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Okay, so everybody is lit at this point. Issa and Nathan, they just vibing, talking about stuff. She like, what is going on? I feel like, out there, he rubbing on her skin and everything. And I'm thinking like, oh, Issa, your drawers is wet as hell. Okay. Um, oh, Insecurity finna be up at midnight. Good, good. I might stay up to listen to that shit while I'm on the bike. But anyway, I cannot wait, bitch. But no. So she rubbing on him, he rubbing on her. They start kissing. I said, y'all finna do it right here in the pool? Right here in the pool? Next thing you know, we see Molly over there talking about some. My name is Molly and I'm on Molly. So that's like I'm Molly squared. Let me just tell you this. My life is just so, I just been going through a whole lot. And it's like the black boy that was with her was like, yo, bruh, come sit down with her. Okay? And I'm over here fucking my married friend and all this stuff. You doing what? He said, bruh, I ain't got time for this drama. The little Asian boy sat down and he was like, word? Word? He was listening to it. I said, don't play into this stuff. Okay? Molly is that friend. Oh my God. There are different stages of people who get drunk and people who get high. They're damn near the same, okay? But there are different stages, okay? You have that one stage of people when they get drunk or they get high where they're just extra quiet, okay? They're extra quiet and they look at you like you're stupid. Okay, and you have that one who can truly function, and you can't really tell if they're drunk or high or if they're really being just themselves. Okay, then you have the ones that that's goofy and all over the place. They can't keep their composure. You got to keep on holding them up and all this shit. And then you have the one who want to divulge all the issues that's going on in their life, and that was Molly at that point in time. That shit hit her real hard. I said, Lord Jesus. Okay, now they get ready to go to the actual festival, and they trying to you got Tiffany showing them where the waters is at, go find a good spot so they can be ready for Beyonce. And I was like, okay, cool. So they in the little spots, they popping Molly and everything, edibles, all within the whole thing. Okay. Um Nathan and Issa booed up, okay? And everybody is just high as hell at this point. Higher than a motherfucking kite. And Issa wanna go get something to drink. So her and Nathan go. Tiffany gonna save the spot. Molly was finna save the spot too. This bitch take her coat off and she finna lay on the floor. The like Asian boy was like, "No, you can't do that. You can't go to sleep on the floor because then you gonna be knocked the fuck out and we ain't gonna be able to get your ass up." But I'm so tired because mind you, she only got 3 hours of sleep. Okay, and so he was like, just have me to lean on. And as soon as he said that, she literally took that literal. He was like, damn, hold on. That shit was funny. Um Kelly went to go get something to eat and told her boy, come on, little nigga. Bitch. So when Issa and Nathan leave, they go over there. She was like, "So why you ain't call me? So why you ain't hit me up?" He was like, "Well, you ain't hit me up either. You could have did all this stuff. They talking about stuff." And he just said, "I felt I came on a little bit too strong last time." But they was cool. They wind up getting on the Ferris wheel, right? Next thing you know, the Ferris wheel stops. I said, "Hold up." The Ferris wheel stops and the lady was like, "Don't worry, I ain't high. I just gotta go get a backup battery." And so at this point, before they get on the Ferris wheel, Issa started rapping and didn't realize that she was rapping out loud. And then you got you got Nathan joining in and everything. It was cute. It was a cute little moment. But once they got stopped on that Ferris wheel, they up there talking, and next thing you know, they start kissing. She's straddling him. And she was like, "Oh, I want you so bad." And he was like, "Show me how bad you want it." And next thing you know, we see him pull the panties to the side, and they doing it. I said, really? Really? Okay, get it in, bitch. Get it in. And then at the end, go say, so, does this count as the Mile High Club? It better. Because then all of a sudden, the power came back on. And then she get the phone reception wasn't really working, but then she got reception up there, and it was telling her she got a phone call from Tiffany, and Tiffany is just going berserk. She's just, a whole bunch of stuff is just messed up, so she's trying to find them. What wind up happening is when Kelly comes back to the campground, she is upset that these white people, this white guy with his blonde girlfriend, and she's on his shoulders, and she called them newbies. She was like, y'all in our spot. And it said, she was like, y'all in our spot or whatever. And then he said, you don't say spots up in Coachella. That's when old girl's like, these newbies. Next thing you know, she said, bitch, you gonna think you doing all this stuff with you whole milk ass bitch. You whole milk ass bitch. Next thing you know, Kelly pulled that girl down and they start fighting. They going at it. Everybody is fighting until security comes through and had to break that whole shit up. It is a mess. Tiffany is going crazy because she is pregnant, and they got them outside the campground. Um, they clipping out the stuff, and here go Kelly. She is high as hell. Why you ain't arrest the white people? Why you ain't take out the white people? I tell you why. Cause they white, white. And then all of a sudden, you hear the drum because you hear them clipping off their badges, they armbands saying that they can come in. And you hear the drums, and it was supposed to be Beyonce. And it was like, shit, bitch, that's Beyonce. Kelly started running to go back in there, and they tased the fuck out of her ass. And she was like, oh, bitch, I peed on myself. I really wasn't here for the taste, okay? But she did pee the fuck on herself. Woo! That shit was hilarious. And then we see that everybody's back at the house. Issa finally pulls up with Nathan. And when she goes in the house, she just running in there like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Y'all mad at me? Molly is on the floor, hopped up on Molly, typing up all this stuff because she finally got reception as well. And a whole bunch of messages and text messages and voicemails was coming through with notes on those briefs that had to be turned in. She's sitting there going, and she was typing hard as hell. I said, bitch, what the fuck are you down there typing? Issa looked at the stuff and said, girl, I don't know what the fuck this shit mean, but I know that it's wrong. You can't turn this shit in. She was like, bitch, why is I'm so hot? I'm so hot. Take my hair out. Kelly trying to take her hair out. Kelly cussing Issa out, making everything her fault. Where the fuck is Tiffany? Tiffany is in the closet on the phone with Derek crying, because she feel bad about the fact that she did take a little piece of the weed brownie. Okay, I know this is our weed, baby. And then she was like, Beyonce is a better mother than me. The closet is so organized. I said, Lord Jesus, the shit was hilarious. Honestly and truthfully, they came down there to have a good time and to get loose. And that is exactly what they did. Because the next morning when they woke up, Kelly said, why the fuck do I smell like pee? Okay. And it felt like I got tased. I think I imagined that. They ain't got no water or nothing in the refrigerator, so they finna go down there. Molly missing the track because Kelly was trying to help her take that track out and it got caught on her ring, so she just said fuck it. And so Tiffany and Issa go down to the 7-Eleven, and before they go in there, Tiffany was just feeling some type of way. And this is probably the most real we ever seen Tiffany. Tiffany is always so uptight. Tiffany is so bougie and everything. Like, she got to be perfect Patty, She's all about the glitz and stuff like that in the image. But now she really let her guard down and we see the real Tiffany. She feels left out. She felt like ever since she got pregnant and even before that, like she's being left out. And this was her one moment to try to bond with the girls. And Issa was trying to tell her like, girl, no, it's all to the good. Everything's gonna be different now, but you still our girl or whatever. So I like that moment, in the midst of all this fun and foolishness that we had that really needed to be had. And just about everybody was going through some stuff in their life, okay, and it was building up that they needed a release. And being at Coachella, even though things didn't go the way that they wanted it to go, it was a release that everybody needed. And then you still had a little truthful, soft moment with Tiffany and Issa coming to terms that, girl, we still girls, no matter what. So Issa go up in there trying to look for some water. And she get a text back from Nathan. And she was asking about the alkaline water, and who was at the desk looked like they was looking at either a magazine or trying to rub off a lottery ticket. Turn around and it's motherfucking Chad, and he was like, Chad was like, oh, look who it is. Hey homie, look who it is. It's old girl. Bitch, turn around and it's motherfucking Lawrence. Okay, so Lawrence Hive, y'all happy, everybody's coming back. Okay, I told y'all, but did not say that though. Did not say that. Like I said, I predict that Lawrence is gonna come in either towards the end of the season or at the end of the season finale. He gonna come through and just fuck up everything. Cause she gonna be in there moved on either with Daniel or somebody else. I thought it would have been Daniel, but see, we saw how that shit worked out. Issa and Daniel ain't no more right now. She on Nathan dick, so she done got a new dick in the picture, and now Lawrence is back in the picture. And you saw in the preview when I think Chad said, what do you think about getting back with old girl? And old girl is Issa. I was like, Chad, whew, we're about to see what's finna happen, okay? I know Lawrence have y'all happy as fuck. All y'all had to do was be patient. I told y'all it was coming. But anyway, that was Insecure. This was the best episode. I will tell y'all that. I loved it. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about it, and I will see y'all later. Peace.